On top of the double whammy from the U.S. Supreme Court today, Democrats are also licking their wounds over an unexpected primary loss. House Democratic Caucus Chairman Joe Crowley of New York was upset by a political neophyte and self-described socialist. Chief National Correspondent Ed Henry looks at what this says potentially about a divided Democratic Party.
An earthquake for Democrats as a powerful congressman potentially in line to replace Nancy Pelosi as party leader, Joe Crowley, lost his primary to a newcomer. 28-year-old socialist Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a disciple of Socialist Senator Bernie Sanders, who says she wants Medicare for all, so-called free tuition for college students, and wants to abolish ICE, which protects the nation's borders.
Gone is the party of JFK. Here is the party of radical socialism.
Pelosi was in a race of her own today to insist Crowley's turf in Queens, New York is so liberal, it does not mean bigger trouble nationally.
They made a choice in one district, so let's not get yourself carried away.
Except Pelosi said the opposite in 2014, when Republican Majority Leader Eric Cantor lost his primary.
The Republican Party going even further to the right.
The question for Pelosi now is whether the blue wave she's hyping for a November takeover of the House is starting to boomerang, as Republicans get fired up by the tilt to the left, which includes Democrat Maxine Waters calling for more protests and verbal attacks targeting aides to President Trump.
There was a time in America's history where you could be denied service in a restaurant based on the color of your skin. Now, apparently, it's the color of your voter registration card.
So, Mr. Chairman, if you want to talk about civility, you start with the President of the United States.
In New York, Ocasio-Cortez had a much more uplifting message about a working mom with limited money, and a young Latina taking out a party boss thrilled Bernie Sanders.
We're seeing a whole lot of young people getting involved in Our Revolution organization, getting involved in grassroots campaign.
That energy is a good sign for Democrats in safe liberal seats, but it could get more complicated in moderate House districts and red Senate seats, as the GOP base, already amped up by the retirement of Justice Anthony Kennedy, will get frequent reminders about socialists rising.
It was a stunning development. The energy in the Democratic Party is self-avowed socialists, open borders.
Another boost for the GOP base may come from the fact that Crowley's ouster makes it more likely that Pelosi will stay on as either Speaker or Minority Leader, so she'll remain front and center in Republican attack ads this fall. Brett?
Ed, thank you.